Oh, God knows you want somebody to love. He knows you want Him to bring your wife, your husband into your life tonight. I want the same thing. I want God to bring my wife, have her come up to me at the gym tonight. That's what I want. That's what I pray for. But my friend, it is better for me and you to wait on God's timing than to wish we would have. I've been in a situation to where I'm sitting here wondering, is this the woman God has for me? Is this the woman God really wants me to spend the rest of my life with? I've been in that exact situation, but He brought me out of it. He's given me a second chance to sit here and tell you today that I will wait for God and not wish I would have. But Levi, I pray all the time for love. I pray all the time for God to send me my wife, to send me my husband. I'm trying to become the spouse they will need every single day. And I pray it all the time. Why hasn't He sent me that person? God is omniscient. He knows what would happen if He brought your husband, if He brought your wife to you tonight. We would fumble the bag more than likely. In Mark chapter 10, verse 38, Jesus says, "You do not know what you are asking." We don't even know what we're asking. If God brought our spouse to us tonight, who knows what would happen? We wouldn't be able to accept this blessing because we're not prepared for it yet. He hasn't prepared us into the person that we need to be to accept our future spouse yet. We would ruin it. And God knows that because He knows our future. Our future is nothing but a memory to Him. He knows what would happen if this happened, or this wouldn't happen if this happened. I mean, He knows everything. He created this beautiful planet we live on. He knows everything that goes on. All the billions of people, He knows each and every one of them, and He knows each and every one of their lives. And we may think we're ready. Like I said, I think I'm ready. God has been preparing me the last few months into a man I don't even recognize. I stand in front of the mirror, I don't even recognize who I am anymore. And I love it. So I think I'm ready for my future wife right now. But obviously I'm not, or He would have brought her. Where's she at? I ain't found her. Is she hiding in the closet? God knows I'm not ready for her yet. And God knows you're not ready for your wife, for your husband yet, or He would bring. We're not ready for that blessing. So allow Him to continue to mold us into the person we need to be to accept that blessing of a future spouse. A quote I want to read you. Stop waiting for love and start living. There are many stories your life is meant to tell. Finding love is just one chapter. Don't worry about the love. Don't worry about leaning on your own understanding, finding your future spouse. Allow God to be your understanding. Allow God to bring your wife, your husband in His due time. You just keep living for Christ every single day. Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Beautiful verse. If we seek God first, everything else is going to fall into place, including your future marriage. God will bring your wife or your husband at the perfect time. It will be worth the wait. Take each day as more time for preparation for them. Keep becoming the man or woman your future spouse is going to need. Ask God to teach you and prepare you for them. God has so much planned for your life, and don't miss out on His glory because you're worried about your future relationship. Take a step back. You might miss some of the most awesome moments of your life because you're worried about a relationship. He knows you're craving that love. He knows you want somebody to love, to be in a relationship with, to go to the movies with, to hold hands with, to pray with, to go to devotions with, to go to Bible studies, to go to church with. God knows you want somebody like that. And it's all going to come to you in His due time. Psalm 37:4, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give us the desires of our heart. If you truly crave marriage, He knows that. He will bring your helper. If we delight ourselves in the Lord and we truly want somebody to be with, He should bring it. But we've got to seek Him first. We've got to delight ourselves in the Lord and He will give us that desire. That's a promise in the Bible, so you can hold Him to it. God knows you want somebody to love. So keep seeking Him first and He will bring that person. God bless.